Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm back from Sundance, and I'm with Yvette.
Hi.
And we have I have another review for you. This was probably my highest anticipated film at Sundance. Love, Lies, Bleeding.
Love, lies, bleeding. Love and lies and bleeding.
Yes. And the reason...
Sounds like a tumultuous journey.
But the reason why I have Yvette here is because she loves Kristen Stewart.
I do. I haven't seen this movie, but I love Kristen Stewart, and I really wanted to see this, and I tried, but I couldn't. So this is the closest thing I'm going to get to seeing the movie.
Yes.
I haven't heard any of his opinions. I just know that you really liked it because it was like number 2 on your Sundance list, I believe.
Right. You haven't seen the trailer as well.
I didn't even know there was a trailer.
Yes, there is a trailer. For those who don't know, Love, Lies is an A24 film.
I mean, they always get it right, I feel like.
They're not always hits, but they're always interesting.
They're always, yeah.
This film is directed by Rose Glass. This is her second feature film.
Did we see the first one?
We did not. Her first film was in 2019. It was called Saint Maud. For some reason, we just haven't seen it. I remember it coming out. So Love, Lies, Bleeding stars Kristen Stewart as Lou. So Lou is a reclusive gym manager who immediately falls hard for a girl named Jackie. She's a bodybuilder with very high ambitions to compete in Las Vegas. So she's played by Katy O'Brien. However, a violent act puts Lou and Jackie in a very bad way, having to now run from Lou, Kristen Stewart's criminal family.
A violent act.
I don't want to give too much away, but it's a violent act of love.
Oh.
Okay, but let me not jump around. First, I'll just say that I absolutely loved Kristen Stewart in this. I loved Katy O'Brien in this. I thought they were both excellent. So just so you know, Kristen Stewart, much like you right now, rocking the sleeveless tee. She's got the mullet, not like you. But her character has a balance of being internally very tough and bold, but she's also very sweet and shy, which I think Kristen Stewart plays pretty well. Katy O'Brien, now she, like I told you earlier, she's rocking this truly physically chiseled physique. I haven't seen Katy O'Brien in a lot of movies. I think a lot of the films...
What is she in?
I think she's in like Mandalorian. She's in a few like action stuff, I think. But...
Oops. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
You okay? But O'Brien on her own, she has this like certain vulnerability. It's hidden underneath all this stubborn determination to be the strongest and the best. And the chemistry between these two.
It's good.
It's immediately felt between these two. And the relationship is it's steamy. It's very palpable. And Kristen Stewart, you know, she always impresses. But Kristen Stewart, to me, she was never an actress who like made me laugh. But in this film, she really made me laugh.
She's funny in this?
She really made me laugh. There are some times where her line reads like absolutely killed me.
Is it a comedy?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, is Uncut Gems funny?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Because it's like high stakes. And the responses, she's not in an action movie. And usually when there's these high stake moments where it's like building to some action, the character says something really cool. And here, Kristen Stewart doesn't. Okay. And it's funny. Kristen Stewart brings her very unique qualities that she brings typically. She brought it to this character. I think she's a very likable lead to follow in this. And there's also some pretty great supporting performances in Love, Lies. Dave Franco's in it. Anna Baryshnikov, who plays a dim-witted, but perhaps not as dumb as she looks, hygienically challenged girl who wants to date Kristen Stewart. She was a really great character. I really liked her. And can we just applaud Rose Glass for casting and giving Ed Harris an actually delicious and scary role to play? Look, give it a round. Thank you. Thank you. He serves to be like the major villain in this story. He's kind of this gun-toting criminal, and he's very terrifyingly calm, but he's very relentless. It's very scary. And the tone of Love, Lies is kind of like we mentioned, Bonnie and Clyde. It's like Drive. It's like Uncut Gems. It's like Bones and All. It's like a bunch of those things mixed together.
So it's slower paced.
No, it's like the pacing, I would say, is like Uncut Gems.
Okay.
So it's set against a dusty small town in 80s New Mexico. Love, Lies kind of creates this moody and pulpy Americana atmosphere. And the story is accompanied with an electric score by Clint Marshall. The story kind of chugs along at a pulsating rate, especially when everything kind of hits the fan. There's also a very supernatural element in Love, Lies that I loved.
Okay.
Yes, as Jackie is introduced to steroids. Right. She becomes addicted to the steroids. And she becomes kind of obsessed with the power that it provides her. Director Rose Glass cleverly uses close-up shots of veins like throbbing through her body and muscles when she injects with steroids. Yeah. And it like causes her muscles to bulge, and it's like she's transforming into some like superhero.
Like Hulk.
Yes. It's like Jackie is transforming into the Hulk, both physically and mentally, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's, I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not a scientist, but I know that they say that with steroids, you also get like a lot of like anger issues too. Or
Yes.
Okay.
That's in the film. And really helping, I think, create the film's tone, the cinematographer, Ben Fordsman, highlights this desolate landscape. It looks beautiful. The colors are dark, but it's warm tone, and there's like layers of dust in every frame. Oh, and I should mention this. The violence in the film is very brutal.
Like Quentin Tarantino brutal?
Yes. Not as much, but the individual incidences are very violent.
Okay.
The violence in the film is meant to evoke uncomfortable levels of queasiness, and I got to say, to really good effect. But just a warning for those out there who have a low tolerance for gore. At one moment in particular, had the entire audience going, "Oh!"
Oh no.
So in the end, I don't think Rose Glass is particularly saying anything incredibly important with the film. She seems much more interested in providing the audience with a wild ride.
So it's just fun.
It's just fun. Okay. She wants to put you on the edge of your seat. She wants to put you in the perspective of Kristen Stewart's character, just looking for just a moment to breathe. You know what I'm saying? She wants you to squirm. She wants to thrill you. She wants to entertain you. So to that respect, I think it was very wildly successful. And on a side note too, I don't know if it's my place to say, but I think it's nice to see a film that centers around, like there's two gay characters at the front of this film, but it doesn't like wallows in the pains and the challenges surrounding being gay. They're just the lead characters of the story, you know? Nor is Rose very fearful with like how people are going to view these characters.
So they're characters with flaws?
Yes.
Are they likable or are they unlikable?
I think Kristen Stewart's more likable in the film because the other one is roiding out. At the end of the day, they're just two people in love to such a degree that they're practically willing to do anything to protect those they love and also their dreams. It's just the most wild, unconventional love story you're likely to see this year. Absolutely loved Love Lies. I thought it was wildly fun. It made me sweat out of my pits. And it made me give the film a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah, baby. Oh, and let me find out when it's going to be released. Okay, it's going to be released March 8th in theaters. Yes, so very soon. So you guys are going to love it. I think your guys are going to love it.
I'm a guys.
But when you do see it, please let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this film.
Yeah, I just want to say that I did get to see one Kristen Stewart movie at Sundance, and I really liked it. It was like this really weird outside the box type of love story about a buoy and a satellite falling in love, and there's like a lot of commentary on like YouTube and social media, and like it was fun.
If you guys want to hear that review of us basically talking about that movie, feel free to put that in the comment section, whether you want a review of Love Me. But anyways, feel free to follow us on Twitter, Letterboxd, links in the bio. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more Sundance reviews, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. And until next time, everyone.
I'll see you at the Oscars.
Yes, yes, yes.
Are you threatening me?